If you're an author, the odds are that you get asked the same questions a lot. I get the same questions heaps of times over, such as, what type of books do you write? How much do you earn? When are you getting a real job? I'm joking, except I'm not. All authors get asked the same questions by different people. So here are the top 5 questions that I've been asked repeatedly. Where do you get your ideas? It's an innocent enough question, but personally, I don't really like this one because it's such a vague response. There's no easy answer to it. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, I've got a subscription to Plot Points Monthly. They send me story ideas by mail along with a commemorative mug to enable my coffee addiction. Where an author gets their ideas is an abstract and difficult question to answer, and a lot of the time the author doesn't even really know 100%. Some ideas you work on methodically for months before you even write the first page. Other ideas will just come to you randomly in the shower, and you have to frantically write your ideas down on the fogged up glass before you forget. How much money do you make? Most likely asked by an extended family member over a holiday dinner. Aside from it being an awkward question to ask her, it's just generally rude no matter what your career is. Depending on how good your relationship with this person is, it might be a good opportunity to be an absolute smartass. Put that creative wit to the test and shut this question down. Can you give my book to your agent? Look, regardless of how good your manuscript is, it is not up to other authors to represent you. Even if you did get another author to hand your manuscript over to their agent, the odds of that agent actually reading it are 0. Literary agents have enough work to deal with without you cutting corners and putting more work in front of them. Agents get so many submissions every single day, they literally do not have time to read the manuscript. That's what the query letter is for. It saves them time and gives you the opportunity to represent the best aspects of your story. So if you just go through the proper channels of submitting the query letter, the odds of getting picked up are so much better. So if you're an author looking for representation, just don't ask this question. It puts the author in an awkward position and it's not going to help anyone. Can you write me into your story? No! Do you have any idea how intricate the character arcs in this story are? How long I've spent planning out every single detail of this thing, and you just want me to jam your name into the story somewhere? Almost every detail is for a purpose or thematic meaning. Everything from the character's name to the people they interact with. Asking if you can be written into an author's story is just plain narcissism. However, if you push the issue, I will have no problem at all with writing you in as a minor character who dies a horrible and painful death. Anything about your writing process. This is the good question. This is the question that you want to be asked. I personally love getting this question because it means the person I'm talking to is genuinely interested. You might be asked something like, how do you start a book? Or do you know how your story will end when you start writing it? This is a good question because it can change every time. So don't be dismissive of this question because it means the person is genuinely interested in you as an author and wants to know more. Bring them into your world. Not to mention that answering questions about your writing process can help you as an author understand it better yourself, which just leads to you writing better stuff in the future. And if no one has ever asked you about your writing process, ask yourself. Questioning your own methods can help you understand why you do certain things the way you do and become a better author in the long term. You might be surprised by your own answers. That's it for my top 5 questions that all authors get asked. So if you've got any other questions that you've been asked that I haven't covered, or if you're not an author but you have some other questions, please leave them in the comments and let me know.